guys, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to join me. I'm going to tell you a wee wet fly pattern. Now this was basically a sea trout fly, but it's used more for brown trout. Now I think, well, I tie it more now for brown trout, but this is the wee pattern here and it's called the bog fly. So the hook and the vise that we're going to tie on is a Kamasan B175 in size 10. The thread we're going to use is the Uni thread 801 black. So we're just going to come in, get our thread started a couple of mil behind the eye of the hook, and we're just going to work our thread down sort of way halfway, remove the waste tag of thread. The rib, I'm going to use a oval silver tinsel in size 14. You can use a silver wire if you wish. I'm just going to work my thread down, open turns, just until I get to the barb of the hook. Now the body is, you're looking some black peacock herl, or sorry, ostrich herl. Now if you don't have ostrich, just use peacock or black dubbing, seal's fur, something like that. Now before I go to tie these in, just come down to the stem a wee bit here, and I just, with my nail, strip away some of the fine herl. Offer this up to the hook, and then just work my thread up. Tying in the herl, just break away the ends. Then we're just going to bring up our ostrich herl just in sort of way, one turn in front of the other. Now if you want to thin the body down, you could use just one herl, or if you want to thicken it up, you could use 3 or maybe even 4. Just up to there. I'm going to follow this around with my thread. Then we're going to get a couple of turns in. We're going to fold back the waist ends of the ostrich herl, tie up over the top, then come in and break it away. Then we're going to come up with our rib. Now you will catch some of the ostrich herls, but just be patient and work your oval silver tinsel through the herl, bring it up in front, catch it in, a couple of tight turns, then we're just going to come in and trim away the waist. The hackle that we're going to use, you're just looking at a blood red cock hackle or a hen hackle, that's up to you. Now we're just going to catch this in by the tip, and to do that, just take the tip of your feather and just stroke the fibres. Basically they're coming out 90 degrees from the stem. After this up to the hook, I'm going to come around with a couple of turns. I'm going to whip back the tip of the hackle and work my thread back up. Now, that's what that looks like, guys. Sometimes you'll not be able to see it on the camera, but that's it well tied in. You know, that hackle's basically going to have to bust. It'll not pull out. Now, I'm just going to take my scissors, run it up the stem of the hackle. I'll just start the process of folding those back for you. And then you're looking just one turn in front of the other. Now, the turns are up to you. I'm going to put on about 3 or 4 here. Put one more in. Follow this around with my thread. Take a couple of turns. I'm going to fold the stem of the hackle back and work my thread back up over the top of the stem, keeping my thread tight. I'm going to break away the stem of the hackle. Now you can see now that just by doing that process of folding back and breaking off, it's just going to make the fly last a wee bit longer for you. Now the wing, you can use crow, or you can use, these are duck quills dyed black, and you're just looking at a small slip from each side. I've got 2 off here because I'm going to tie about 10 of these for a guy. So just offer them up, just get the tips to line up the best that you can. You have to remember why this is going to look nice for a photograph. Once you start to cast these flies, the wing it'll come apart. Now, the length of the wing's up to you, but a rule of thumb on this fly is you want the tips of your wing coming past the bend of the hook. So just hold them there, then just come round, hold them on the shank of the hook, come round with a pinching loop, and just take a good few turns to see what way you're sitting. Right, just have a wee check. Right, I'm happy enough with that. So I'm just going to tighten up just with another couple of turns. Then come in with your scissors. Just be careful not to cut your thread. And just trim away the waist end of the wings. Yep. Then I'm just going to bring my thread to the eye. I'm just going to build up my head now at this point. Just coming over those cut ends. And then build up your head. Now, don't be shy with the head on a wadfly, folks. That's part of it. Now, keeping the thread tight. Just going to come straight in. Just shaping the head here at the same time a bit now with the whip finish. Put your thread tight. Come in and trim away your tan thread. Then the first coat on the head, just going to put on some super glue. Just onto the head now. You don't want to get into your wing or onto your hackle. Just take your time. And there you go, guys. So that's the bog fly. Now, that was one of the first wet flies that I ever learned how to tie, and the reason why is because it is simple. But look, when I first started tying this fly, the biggest mistake that I made was taking too large of a slip off the wing. You literally just want to slip and no more. Right about that sort of breadth. You don't want to be going too broad, and that's a mistake. Everybody makes it. We've all done it. Nobody's perfect. But look, if you fish for brown trout, very good fly too, even for the rivers, but probably in size 14. Tie a few of them up. Hopefully they can catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's really appreciated. And until next time, please stay safe and tight lines, guys.